I'm here with Miti Joshi, who is the program manager for Dataverse Search. Miti, tell us what Dataverse Search is.
Absolutely, Phil. Dataverse Search is your way to search through your data in a Dataverse environment. Essentially, with this feature, what we're doing is we're abstracting away the work of setting up a search index, keeping it fresh, ensuring the results are being returned in a performant way, and the security of these results. So folks only see results that they have access to. We're taking all of this work, abstracting it away from our customers and saying, hey, all you need to worry about is getting your data into Dataverse, and then what you're looking for, we'll do the rest. We'll do all of the plumbing behind the scenes and make sure the results that you see are highly relevant and high quality.
Yeah, and that's for sure. From using it, right, sometimes it feels like it is in my head. I'll just type in something random and the first result is exactly what I'm looking for. It's crazy. So how did you get this job? How did you get to this role?
My journey actually began in summer of 2018. So I had the incredible opportunity to be a summer intern at Microsoft. I did intern on the Dataverse team. That's when I first got to interact with search. It was an incredible summer. I got to learn about the business application space, about Power Platform, all things I did not know coming in. I had an incredible team, some of the smartest people I've ever worked with. And so it made it really easy for me to choose to come back full time. So I came back in fall of 2019, picked search right back up, and we've been doing some pretty awesome things so far. So I know the last 6 months have had a flurry of announcements and activity in this space. And so I'm really excited to get to show off that today.
Well, I think it's worth explaining too that even though this is a relatively new feature, you've been working on this then for how long?
So my entire time here, so 1.5 years, I will actually add, Phil, that this is not a new feature. It's very easy to feel like it's a new feature. It's been around since, I believe, 2016, so predates my time a little bit. But we've really been heavily investing in it in the last year plus. And so we've got some awesome stuff to show off today, but also I will say, keep an eye out for the space. We've got some really cool things lined up for 2021.
It is a lot better than the version in 2016. So let's see what you've done.
Awesome. So first off, we're here in the Power Platform Admin Center. I do want to show that here is where the relevant search toggle lives. This is what turns on the feature in your environment. You will see this toggle in any Dataverse environment that you have. No constraints, no special licensing. You can simply hop in here and turn this on. When you do so, I've got this, demo model-driven app mocked up here. So first thing you'll notice is this prominent search bar, which is in line with your experience across various Microsoft products and services. Very, standard expectation. I'll go in here, I can search for any data in this environment. When I click on it, I see that this environment remembers what I've recently searched for, as well as some accounts, reviews, donations, things I've interacted with recently. So say I've been, I don't like the spacebar, interesting review, but I recently went and checked that out. So, maybe I navigated away, I came back to this dashboard, but now I'm like, wait, I forgot a detail from this review. I can simply click on it and it takes me directly to the I don't like the spacebar review here. So as you can see, the search bar is still with me no matter which page I've navigated to. I've got this amazing zero query experience, but this doesn't include what I'm looking for. So let's type something in here. I'm looking for something related to Steve. We can see here that we've got Steven's green car, we've got Steve's green airplane. Not things I'm looking for, but I know that if I go to show more results, it takes me to the final search results page. It's doing a deeper search, if you will, across all of your data and returning results here. So a cool thing that I'll point out is I typed in Steve. Now I know that Steve can refer to Steven, Steven, like all of these variations in spellings and names. So does the search engine. So in here, we've got Steve, Stevie, Stephen, Steven. The search engine is trying its hardest to make sure I'm finding what I'm looking for.
That's the intelligence you're talking about.
That is the intelligence, yeah. So we're getting better at trying to understand what the user's intent is. So not only are we taking you at the face value of what you type in, it is cool. You said Steve, we're going to try to find you the person that matches that. And I've got some cool queries coming up too. Couple of call outs here. You'll see top results are here, but if I really wanted to dig into a specific table type, I can simply go to that tab. I've got some filters to drill into my data on the fly. I don't need to keep re-executing searches. I can simply drill into this. While this is a demo environment and there's, very little data in here, these filters are especially handy in environments that have, thousands and thousands of, data results that can pop up, and you're trying to go and see, okay, what are the different things that exist in the system. Another thing I'll point out here is we have, suggestions, also have these quick actions, and we've got these results as quick actions. This is a brand new thing we're introducing, actually. But not only do we want to find you what you're looking for, we want you to be able to act on that data, because we know that users are not simply trying to find a record in isolation of their entire workflow. We know that usually when someone's looking for a specific result, it's because they want to do something with that result. And so with that, we've introduced these quick actions, which are available in both suggestions and the search results page. Super cool stuff. Another cool thing that I'll point out here, when you go to a specific table tab, you'll see table-specific filters. So created by, for example, did not exist in the top results page. This is something that is specific to challenges. We've got here, the drill through on here are the fields that we're looking through to find you these results. Now, both the filters as well as what is being searched over is completely customizable by our customers. And this is super helpful for the end user to know, okay, I was searching for Steve, and actually Steve does not belong in either the name or the description field of a challenge. Maybe it's, in the challenge sponsor field. This way, as a user, I know that, okay, cool, the search engine is simply searching over what was configured. I can give this feedback to, my environment admin/maker and tell them, hey, could you please add challenge sponsor to my relevant search index? I would love to get results for this.
I think that configurability is important too. From working with us, I know that you've got, you configure not only which fields is it searching, but which fields is it returning, and you make a change, and pretty soon you're getting results.
Absolutely, and I think that is a key strength of Dataverse Search is the out-of-the-box solution works really, really well. But should you need to, it's super extensible. It's super customizable. You can make it fit exactly what your needs are.
Great. So this works for more than just model-driven apps, right?
Absolutely. So it is also accessible programmatically. So we've got an API that you can directly go to and get results from. So in here, we've actually got a Postman environment set up already, but we've got 3 different ways in which you can search over your data. There's autocomplete, there's suggestions, which power the drop down in the search bar. And then we've got query, which return the full search results as we were seeing them. And even within query, we've got some really advanced things that you can do from the API itself. But what this does is it unlocks a variety of ways in which you can use search in your data. So you are now able to search over data in Canvas apps. Obviously, we went through model-driven apps. There are flows that you can set up that returned results based on queries, and you've automated this process. And with that flows scenario, essentially, you're also now able to unlock the power of bots. And a bot can search over your data in Dataverse and unlock the scenario.
And so when you mentioned doing this in Flow, there's a new common data service connector for this feature specifically, right?
Absolutely. So it's an action in the Dataverse connector. It's called search rows, and it can be as simple as simply taking in the input, the search query term, if you will, or you can also set it up with advanced filters. So maybe you want to specify exactly which table to get results from, or you want to specify exactly how many results to get. Maybe you want to skip the top 5 results and get the next 5, maybe for paging purposes in your brand new Canvas app that you're building. All of that is possible with this action.
Yeah, that's really powerful. It opens up a lot of uses for this. So what should people know if they want to try this out, or what should they do next?
So we've got some really helpful documentation to help you get started, how to configure relevant search, how to start using it, what is the behavior you can expect. This feature is available in any Dataverse environment today. There is no special, I'll reiterate this, there is no special licensing required. The storage for your relevant search index is counted the same way the rest of your storage in a Dataverse environment is.
That's great. Any final thoughts you want to leave on relevant search so before we all go out and try it?
We love hearing your stories. So if you're building something cool, please share it, in a blog post or share your feedback. We absolutely love being able to spotlight what folks are building with the search feature. So that is the call to action I would leave with.
And I know there's going to be some good stories out there. I know a customer I was working with was ready to build their own using some Azure services against Dataverse and build their own index. And it was about the time you were releasing this, and they were able just to flick a switch and avoid all of that work and get better results.
Why build a custom index when you can get all of this power simply when you use Dataverse?
Miti, this is a fantastic service. Thank you for taking the time to show it to us.
Thank you, Phil.